Now, I couldn't really afford Costa Rica, but Uncle Ron had taken care of me. Uncle Ron is a buff 5'3" on a good day, but he says if he stands on his wallet, he's taller than me, and he isn't lying. I am grateful for people making this happen for me at a time when I just cannot afford to fly to Costa Rica, and it makes me feel good to feel their support. There's a ragtag band of about 27 of us dudes, spanning age 24 to 50-something. A lot of us from the college days where I met Chooch, and a lot of guys I didn't know, but Chooch only knows characters, so it was epic. This cast of characters read like a 1950s mob syndicate gathering. I don't think this many Jews and Italians got together since the advent of the pizza bagel. And I already told you about Uncle Ron and Chooch, of course, but here are the rest of the guys. We had Chooch's little brother, Mini Chach. Then there was Clubby Cups. And Johnny Scum. Garrett the Ferret. New York Shitty Nicks. Silky Eyebrows, the Dirty Persian. Terms and Conditions, Brown. Can't forget about the Boner, a.k.a. the owner. Handsome Hank. Then there were the older guys, Uncle Gino, Mr. Green, Construction Ed. And we had Swim Fan, and Bieber Fever, Moose, a.k.a. Shameless, Chance, Woo, Bum. And for sure the best guy in the bunch was Tadio, a.k.a. the Iron Jew. And last but not least was Wild Billy Cigar with the bulletproof hair. We rounded out this mob with our poor guide slash caretaker slash mother Mercedes, who was charged with leading this outfit for the weekend. Jew, Italian, wasp mutt, slightly overwhelmed Costa Rican tour guide. It didn't matter. Everybody heard a motor in their mouth, and the clamor was non-stop. First night in San Jose, we were treated to the in-the-know type ridiculous Costa Rican taste bud exploding feast, but I don't remember what it was. I'm concussed. Remember? Well, concussed, and we had a lot of traditional ethnic Costa Rican rum and tequila too, and then a traditional ethnic Costa Rican dance and drum show in our hotel lobby, then off through the jungle to the beach on the Pacific side where we sat by the pool at the hotel, which was all ours, no other guests, and soaked sun and cracked jokes absurd until our side split, until Shitty Nick hit a cold patch of sunny marble and cracked his head open. It was okay, so we laughed some more when Johnny Scum got the dengue fever, and it just didn't stop. Clubby Cup nicknamed Beaver Fever because he got Beaver's boyish good looks, except in a man's body instead of a preteen Swedish girl. So we go check out this surf contest and some super gnarly waves at the backyard bar. And Beaver Fever is from Laguna and surfs righteous, so he joins the contest. And while he's out there, we tell all the Costa Rican girls and other international travelers at the backyard bar that he was Justin Bieber's cooler, older, more manly brother. And the poor kid literally got mobbed when he got back to dry land to get wet. And he's looking around like he doesn't know what the hell is happening. And just total, utter confusion on his face. And this just went on everywhere he went. Hysterical. I stuck around the backyard bar and wiggled it out to this soul-cracking reggae band for a while, and then me, Garrett the Ferret, and one of the older cats, Green, went to an after-hours club, and we pull up in a cab, and the place just doesn't feel right to me, but I walk in anyway and immediately scan left and see a Dominican hooker get a bottle broken over her head and then shanked by another Dominican hooker, and I look at Green and tell him we should get the hell out of here, but he just looks at me and says, it's good, I know the owner. So we sidle up to the bar and get a beer and a shot, and they're on the house. I guess he does know the owner, but as I drink, I see all the Dominican gangster dudes start arguing and leave, and the Costa Rican girl next to me says, this is the part where they go get their guns and come back and shoot up the place. So I look over at Green and tell him, we should get the hell out of here, and he says, it's good, kid, I know the owner. So I ask where the owner is, and he says not there, and I figure, well, no shit, he's not. Let's get the hell out of here. But he just says, it's good, I know the owner. So I left, but waited in a cab with Garrett the Ferret until Green finally got it, and we got the hell out of there. We get back to the hotel drunk and happy to be there alive and get in the gate and get out of the cab, and I see Bieber Fever tearing across the property in his boxers, running away from a mob of rabid beavers with the fever, and I walk back to my room questioning if any of this is real before I just laugh myself to sleep. The next day, we went into the jungle for some whitewater rafting thrills. We're all hungover as can be, and it's raining out, and we're getting some Class 9 rapids or something, and I'm in a boat with the head cracked Shitty Nicks, terms and conditions brown, and this chick he picked up, Pocahontas, trying not to die, and then Tadio got dumped into the raging river, but made it back into the raft alive, all smiles, and it was all over too quick. The next morning, we pile into our bus to head back to the San Jose airport, and we forget a walletless, shameless Moose sleeping in his hotel room, but he ended up marrying a Costa Rica Tica, so it was all good. We share a bloody Sunday morning brunch in the San Jose airport where the jokes still ran high, but my body hurt from laughing too hard for too long. And although it was always hard to leave such magical vacations where the energy rode high and strong and true, it was time to head to my last leg, Chicago. And as wonderful as a vacation as it had been, I was ready to get back to my work. I gave all my old and new Costa Rican brothers a hug and went to my gate and opened my computer. I was missing my work, and it was gnawing at me.